What is up, guys? Smallishbeans here, aka Mr. I Need a Haircut, aka Jolly Sauce. My parents actually call me Jolly Sauce. Well, they did when I was little. Actually, my mum still calls me it to this day. Anyway, moving on. Today, we are in my kitchen. As you can see, it's a kitchen. Why, you ask? Well, Lizzie isn't here, so I thought let's do something crazy. Really not that crazy. If this is crazy for me, then that's just sad. But yes, we are in my kitchen, as today we are going to be baking a cake. I've got my mixing bowl here. That was dangerous, I shouldn't have done that. And I have another camera. Bam! As you can see there. You can see all the mixing I'm going to be doing. As today, I'm going to be baking a cake. Baking a cake of my dog. Who is my dog, you ask? Well, Mary, come here. This is my dog. She is called Mary, and we're going to be baking her face. She's got a pretty face. I want to eat it. That was lame. Now remember, after touching dogs, wash your hands if you're going to bake. Now you're probably wondering, Joel, why are you baking Mary and not Buddy? Well, mainly because Buddy is mainly white, which would mean I need a white cake, and I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to do Mary because she is black furred and chocolate cake is nicer. So, after she's finished drinking, wow, thirsty. Mary, you're ruining my audio. Let's get straight into this. Now, you can follow along with me. Just kidding, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm following a recipe I found by Googling chocolate cake. First step in any recipe is preheat your oven. And have your model sit in front of your oven. Now, I'm going to warn you in advance. I normally do all the cooking, whereas Lizzie does all the baking. And Lizzie isn't here at the moment, so this could go horribly wrong. But let's give it a go anyway. Now, I'm actually going to switch out my mixing bowl to this glass one, as I forgot Lizzie has a fancy machine that I can use to mix stuff. The recipe literally just says place all the ingredients in the bowl, apart from the water. So let's do that. So we need flour. Yeah, look at that flour. Yeah. What am I doing with my life? Gotta make sure it's precise. Yep, exactly on 225 grams. Nice. Pour that in my bowl. Yeah, flour fumes, lovely. We're using more sugar than flour. Look how much sugar is in this. I'm meant to be on a diet at the moment. What am I doing? Look at this. Cocoa powder, this is where the chocolate flavour comes from, I presume. Right, this is not coming out very easily. Oh. I'm pretty good at this baking thing. Boom, chocolate in the bowl. I've realised one problem with making this chocolate cake of Mary is that if she eats it, she will die. So make sure not to feed her any. 2 eggs, sound like eggs. Did you know it's really hard to crush an egg this way between your fingers? You can use all your force and it won't break. So let's break them the normal way. Boop. What's up, Mary? Look how happy her tail is when she sees me. She's excited to make this cake. Teaspoons of vanilla extract. Ooh, yeah, nice and vanilla-y. Mmm, delicious. I've gone a bit crazy. Lizzie's been away for like 2 days now. I've been talking to the pets the entire time. I've not had much human interaction. Now we need some milk. Boom. Pour it in. Let's go from a height. Woohoo! Baking is fun. Why am I so weak? Open! What the heck has... Ah! Yeah. That's why I go to the gym. Just kidding. That was really bad. Here comes the oil. Bloop. This is looking gross at the moment. Look at it, it just looks like a mess of mixture. It's time to blend. It's a hard work being a baker. Full power! Mix! It's smelling pretty good. Gotta boil some water now while we wait for the kettle to boil. Take a sip of juice. We're living wild out here. This is actually squash, or dilute, I think they call it in America. Mmm, peachy. Don't judge me, Mary. This is what cool people do on a Tuesday night. Kettle is boiled, look at all that steam. And we're gonna need 1/4 litre. Now I have to gradually add it to that mixture, which is over there, but I promise you, this looks good if you could see it. You can't though. Oh God. Here is my mixture. Looks very watery, but it does say that it's meant to. Tastes nice. I should be eating that. It's got raw eggs in it. Oh, everything's going wrong. All right, we got our cake tins here. This here is the bit that I suck at. Lining these tins. I really don't know how to do it very well. I'm gonna go trace this circle. Nothing like a bit of arts and crafts to get you in the baking mood. Not too bad. Plop that down on the bottom. Actually fits pretty well. I'm impressed with myself here. Number 2 done. I don't think I have to do the sides, so I'm not going to. That could come back to bite me later. Just noticed the oven is heated up, which means I gotta divvy these 2 beauties out. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks so good. Smells like hot chocolate. And it looks like hot chocolate too. Good. Now, it's time to put these guys in the oven for like 30 minutes. So I'll see you then. I'm gonna do some washing up and boring stuff, like put the bins out. So the cake is out of the oven. I think I may have burnt it slightly, which may sound bad, but in fact, it's blacker because of that, so it fits Mary's face more, because she has a very dark face, don't you, Mary? Yes, you do. So now all I have to do is wait for it to cool. She's so excited for the cake. Look how excited she is. Now we need to work a bit on the icing. I've got some chocolate here. All I have to do is heat this with some cream in a pan, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna go do that over there. I'll show you what it looks like though. Now you're probably wondering, Joel, how are you going to make it look like Mary? Well, I have a selection of items here. This I thought was like the right sort of colour. The brown bits of Mary's fur. Got this big chunky pink thing. This is mainly for her tongue. I'm only going to use a little bit of this. And then finally, I just got some galaxy counters for the eyes. We should be able to do it, shouldn't we, Mary? This bowl is really hot, so I'm just wearing this mitt, like a ganache. It smells amazing. But we have to wait for it to cool, so I'm gonna put it over here. Here you can see the cakes, which are a little bit burnt. Also, I sort of was testing this one. But I'm gonna cut off this top bit, because this is meant to make a flat surface, but I seem to have messed up and made it worse. Maybe this is why you're meant to wait for it to fully cool. That one went a little bit better. Got a lot of excess cake here. It tastes good. I think this stuff's gone wrong. It doesn't look like the right consistency. This is all going so wrong. I was so happy earlier. I'm just gonna lob a bit of this on here. It doesn't look too bad really, does it? I'm just gonna go for it. You know what? Let's spread this on here. I don't care about waiting for it to cool or whatever. I want to eat cake that's shaped like my dog's face. That's all I care about. This may be a terrible idea, but I kind of want to use these bits of cake leftovers, squish them up for Mary's snout, plop it there. Beautiful. And here's the fun part, the decorating. I'll do it the other way around so you guys can kind of see. This is what we got so far. May look horrible, and you're right, it does look horrible. But what if we add some eyes? Get out there. And you know what we need to do? We need to give her some ears. I'm gonna cut ever so carefully a little piece of cake out. I'm not gonna waste it, we can eat this. Starting to look more like a dog now, isn't it? Pop that to one side. I thought all these, I'm gonna save them and give them to Lizzie. Because let's be honest, I think she'd rather eat these than a bit of this cake. Let's try a bit. Let's try this bit we cut out. Not bad. All right, let's try this icing stuff. See if we can make like a little tongue. I might make some little bits for ears as well. Let's see what happens. This is going so bad. Got a little tongue here. Put this on there. Some little ear bits. Looking not bad so far. The tongue's a bit skew-if, isn't it? Oh, well, it's stuck there now. What does this icing stuff taste like? Pure sugar. Gross. I'm gonna try and make my own squeezy bag thing for this stuff. I've never made one before. It's probably not gonna work, but let's give it a go. Let's have a look at your face, Mary. You need some eyebrows, some bits around here. However it works, I don't think I'm doing it right now. I made the gap too big. Look at it. Oh, this is going so wrong. Try another bag. Squeeze this one into this bag. Did the hole too big again? Joel! Third time's the charm, that's what they say. This is a really good idea in my head. Okay, this may work. Let's give it a go. Let's try the eyebrows. Right, it's kind of working. It's kind of not. Oh no. At this point, I'm so far in, I'm just gonna go for it. Well, honestly, I'm quite impressed with myself. Let me show you this properly. I think that's genuinely... Oh. Her nose fell off. Not too bad. I'll get a proper photo and put it on the screen now. Genuinely quite impressed with myself. I'll put a side-by-side comparison of my cake and Mary, and you can decide which one you think is the cake and which one you think is Mary. I thought I did a pretty good job. Not sure how it's going to taste. Looks-wise, let me know what you think. Bit of a disaster, but I'm happy. I think it's turned out not too bad. It kind of looks like Mary, doesn't it? So make sure to leave a comment down below with what you thought. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and if people like this enough, I'll do Buddy as well. I'll attempt to. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.